Okay, let's try that scene again, shall we? Hopefully the controller works. There we go. Hey, Bigby, how's it going? I just teeth. What a silly game.
Oh, hi. Sheriff Bigby. Great to see you. I don't know if you remember me.
I know who you are, Flycatcher. You've worked at the Woodlands for how many years now?
I think I've lost count. Are you gonna come see the truck off? We're leaving for the farm in a few. Thought you might want to. I don't know.
I'll be down in a minute.
Okay, great.
Oh, so he's going to the farm as well, though? But, well, it's probably going
This
to
fucking line.
Wait, oh, she's got a ribbon, but she doesn't need a ribbon. I don't need a ribbon no more.
Oh, Mr. Wolf, Flycatcher left his keys.
Wait.
I'm sorry. About what happened with the crooked man. I didn't...
I'm sorry, Sheriff. I have to take care
Last
of
time.
this.
It's the last time. It was the last time.
We'll talk
do it
later,
again.
okay?
I won't do it again. Maybe. You respect me, right?
Good morning, Miss
You-
White.
You're late.
Okay.
Someone's gonna see you, Colin.
Oh man, I'm sorry, dude. You don't care. Say a fucks to give. I don't know how he's gonna open those beer cans, but okay. But okay. What? No. That's not an ending. Thank you. I'll tell you. Yellow Brick Road, very well done. I'll tell you when you're done. Okay?
I'm going! Jesus!
We only have like 5 minutes.
Carry me, for fuck's sake! I don't give a shit! You forgot these.
Oh, thank you. It's been pretty busy around here.
Morning, Sheriff. Nice fucking day. Shit! Just go grab that, would you? Sorry about all this. I tried to help.
I did.
Just
I
why
did.
the hell did she have to send me and me boy away, huh?
Dude.
You promised me I'd get another chance. But Miss White said I had to go up to the damn farm anyway. I told her I had the money, but she didn't want to hear it.
Oh.
Wait, Sheriff Bigby, I have something.
Stop thing.
You know, he was up crying all night, poor kid.
Can you give this to Miss White, please? Dad says there's no time to say goodbye, so if you could bring it to her, she was nice. So
Yeah, sure.
I couldn't take them all with me, and she said she liked that one the best. It's a willow beetle. That's a big one. They're cool, 'cause when they're little, they have these pouches that squirt juice at you if you touch them.
I'm sure she'll love it.
She said it was pretty.
We're about ready to head out.
What's it like at the farm? I've heard ogres live there, and they eat people in their sleep sometimes.
Easy does it.
God, I hope not.
Do we have to go?
Okay,
I want to stay here.
Well, we don't have a choice anymore. Don't worry. You'll be a lot safer there.
They will.
Plenty of space to run around.
She'll remember that.
Nice
Why does that
river
matter right now? We're
nearby,
at the end of the
so you
game.
can swim all you want.
Even in daytime?
Whenever you
You don't
want,
have to worry
dude.
about the Monday seeing you. It'll be nice.
Imagine freedom.
Come on.
Prison.
It won't be so bad.
Have you been there before?
No. Some of the animals aren't comfortable around wolves. So you wouldn't know, would you?
We're all set.
Bye, Mr. Wolf.
Sorry, dude.
Goodbye, TJ. Hey, Bigby. Where's your friend, Colin? Where's the fucking pig? How should I know?
Sort of. Not cool.
Saying goodbye?
Oh. Oh no. Don't screw up on me now. We're at the end, man. Don't do it.
Hi.
Hi.
I'm sorry that I thought maybe you were
You're still wearing
going
that
to screw me.
Oh,
Not literally. I mean, like,
yeah. I guess I am.
because she was a killer.
It's not easy to forget. I know it seems like I should be able to. It's just...
Should I? I'm good.
Let me help you.
Bigby,
She's just
I
afraid.
know
she's
you're trying to help.
afraid
This
that her
is
head's
just
gonna come
something I need to do on my own, okay? Listen, I came here because I have to tell you something.
What is it?
It's about what happened to Faith and Lily. I'm not sure where to start.
off. Is this a
Faith,
false ending?
Lily and I, we had this plan. We were gonna find a way out.
I'm
Leave
still
the pudding
second
and pie for
guessing
good.
things.
But then Faith decided to get some leverage. She stole a picture of Crane and Lily together. The minute Faith stole that photo, we had dirt on one of the crooked man's allies. If he found out,
I was just wrapping
I-
up some of those.
I
doors.
had no choice. You have to understand. You've seen how they kept us quiet in that place. Can you imagine the lengths they go just to silence someone who had physical evidence?
Narissa, what did you do?
I freaked out, okay? I thought if I came clean to Georgie, he'd get the crooked man to leave us alone. We could just forget the whole thing. Maybe try again in a few years.
You what?
So I told him everything. And I begged for mercy for all of us. I didn't want anyone to die over a picture.
So you sold them out.
No. Yes. Georgie promised he'd smooth things over with the crooked man. But then... Oh, God. I don't know what happened, but that night at the club, Georgie came back and told me things had changed. He had to make an example of us.
Jesus.
We had committed treason. And while the two of us were sitting there, as he was telling me this, Faith walked in, and I had to watch while Georgie...
Wait. So Georgie told you all this? Not the crooked man? Back at the well, you said.
I know what I said.
But it wasn't the truth, was it?
What does it matter? I know the crooked man did it. So what if it wasn't the whole truth? It was true enough.
So you think that makes it okay to lie?
I know he ordered their deaths. I wasn't gonna let him get away with it because of a stupid technicality. Especially after
I wouldn't have ripped off his head.
that night after Faith. I tried to warn Lily,
What do you
but she
mean?
wasn't with her scheduled appointment. So
But-
I did the only thing I could do.
Oh my god.
I left Faith's head at your doorstep.
You?
I walked her over here, and I left her, just hoping that maybe if I couldn't save them, could at least save the rest of us.
So that piece of
On
fabric
the,
I found near
fence.
there, that was you?
I think the
Yeah,
actress had any.
I cut
had
my
a-
leg trying to get
Boy.
over the fence.
Was there a sign
So
of
you-
that at any point?
You started all this.
Oh
I
my
just
god.
pointed you in the right direction. People like us get forgotten all the time. The crooked man was counting on that. When we suffer, we do it in silence, and the world likes it that way. We just fade, like we never existed. I couldn't watch that happen to Faith or Lily. Nobody cares about us.
It's messed
Not
up, man.
really.
It's going to be different now.
It's
I
messed
promise.
up right now. Jeez.
Things like that
Louise.
won't happen anymore. Not while I'm around.
You'll make things right. You and Snow.
I don't know. Seems like no matter what I do, it's just not enough for her, or anyone. I just can't win with these people.
I know it might feel that way, but they need you, Bigby. Both of you. You two make a good team. The way you look out for each other, and look out for us. You don't see that a lot these days.
I don't really know where we stand anymore. Things are just different.
Huh. Things are always different. Look, Bigby.
Little Mermaid in Rain.
After everything you've done for us,
I'm sure it doesn't matter.
maybe
but...
they don't want to admit it, but without you, none of this would have happened. You listened when no one else would. You protected your friends,
well,
no matter the cost. And you brought justice to this town.
It was sort
Finally. Because you brought the Crooked Man in, everyone saw who he really was.
It was really
so
Hamlet
from where
near the
I'm
end.
standing,
Everyone just
you
getting
did
off.
the right thing. You've been given this job for a reason. And I left Faith at your doorstep because I knew if anyone stood a chance against the Crooked Man, it was you.
I've been making a lot of mistakes lately.
But you've also done a lot of good. Don't forget that.
She'll remember that.
We've
Again, who
changed
cares? We're
this
at the end of the game.
place. For better or worse, Fabletown wouldn't be the same without you.
Like, what do those things even mean? I mean, if I never see her again, what does it matter that she remember that?
You're not as bad as everyone says you are.
Not the big good wolf.
I need to tell you something.
I have to tell you something.
I feel like we've met before.
You're trying to place me. You like my ribbon? Do you like it?
Faith wore one too.
Would hide her beauty so she could escape his kingdom.
They used to call me the Little
Did
Mermaid.
Dr. Swinehart ever get back to you about
He
Faith?
said he wanted to run more tests. I hope you find what you're looking for. I'll see you around, Wolf.
Happily ever after. She was the mastermind? But we're at the end of the game. Like, what am I supposed to do about that information right now? Is there gonna be a part 2? Is there the Wolf Among Us like 2 coming out? What? What did you do to Georgie? 68% killed Georgie. Yup. Did you give the Crooked Man a trial? You and 89% of players brought the Crooked Man alive, so you could kill him? You would lose that entire scene? Now I'm curious to see what that would play out like. How did you punish the Crooked Man? Wow, I'm in a minority, huh? 14%. I felt right. Did you accept TJ's gift for Snow? What does that mean, too? That didn't pan out. You and 98% accepted the gift. Why? What were your last words to Narissa? 29% of players said, I've made a lot of mistakes. What does that matter? What the hell? What is this? Specialist stats. You use similar interrogation tactics as Bluebeard. Butcher, you beat him up during the interrogation. Colin, you gave him a drink when he asked for one of the in your apartment. You helped him to avoid the farm. Crane, you slapped him. Crooked Man, deceased. You took him back to the witching well. You ripped his head off. D, you chose to smash him over the head with a bottle during the interrogation. Dumb, deceased. You killed him. Georgie, you smashed up his place. Greenleaf, you burned her tree. Wow, it was just horrible. Gren, you ripped his arm off at the trip trap. You drank with Gren after Lily's funeral. Lawrence is dead. You went to his place first. How could I have... Oh, right, it could have come out in time or something like that. Narissa, you tried to take her ribbon off. In Bigby's office, you tried to take her ribbon off. Your final conversation. See, what does that matter? I tried and she denied it both times. So, Snow, you brought her along with you to the trip trap. You showed her Crane's photograph of her. You promised to bring the Crooked Man back alive. I did, and then I ripped his head off. Tiny Tim, you chose to wait for him. TJ, you accepted his beetle and promised to give it to Snow. Toad, you stood up for him when Snow wanted to send him to the farm. You gave him money, and he still got sent to the farm. Well, that ending felt strangely like it wasn't an ending. That's my only thing with that ending. I felt like the way it ended, it sort of, if she was behind all of it, then why would she have laid it out like that for me to sort of connect that she's always known, she was always, like, did she plan the ribbon stuff? And then, like, how deep did the plan go from Narissa's point of view? So there was no Queen of Hearts. I could swear that they were lining up something to do with the Queen of Hearts. Damn it. Bloody Mary was pretty creepy too. I didn't anticipate that being what it became. That fight was pretty awesome. And I'm glad that you did get to turn into the big bad wolf. The big giant wolf that, yeah, with the breath powers. That was cool. All right, so I'm gonna let this thing get to the end here, and I'm gonna read the entries, the last of the entries. Very strange glitches too. The longer I play this game, for some reason, the more it would just start breaking. Very strange. Okay, let's go and check the extras. What's happening? Okay. Book of Fables. Come on, keep going. We have, let's see if there's something in here. Vivian's story, the girl with the ribbon. Man, I have to find, you know, okay, I'm gonna search for the book. I found the PDF or an image or something of this book, the exact book that I remember as a child. I looked for after episode 1 of this. I forget how I found it too. I just but anyways, I will put the image over there. I'm just gonna overlay it on top of here so you guys can see the image. I remember it's burned in my head because I used to read a lot of ghost stories like as a child, and fables and stuff, and English was not my first language, and it took me years to sort of learn the language, but I learned it from reading a lot. And my mom would take me to the library because we were new to the city or whatever, and so it was just like a place for us to kill time, you know what I mean, because we came with nothing. And so I would just pull all the books to read, and it was either ghost stories or fables, and one of them was an illustrated ghost story book with this story of the girl with the ribbon. And the way the story goes, it's something like she grows she grows up or something, meets a boy, and then they eventually get married, and on their wedding night or something, he undoes the ribbon, I think, or something. So I think he takes it off, or she takes it off to kind of reveal, you know, and then her head falls, like they're in bed or sitting in bed, and then her head rolls to the ground. And there's an image of it. And as a kid, you're like, what? There's an illustration of a decapitated. It was weird. It was a weird feeling. I mean, back in those days, whatever, it was the 80s. But anyways, I'll find it. I'll put the image here so you guys see what I remember over here. Somewhere just over here real quick, and then I'll get back to this. Okay. So Vivian was the very first to bear the curse of the purple ribbon. Removing the ribbon would result in the death, and any attempt to talk about it was thwarted by the spell upon it. And time went on. She tried to live a normal life. Eventually, she married a nice man, but he was constantly wondering about the ribbon around her neck. Despite her pleas for him to leave it alone, one night while she was sleeping, he attempted to remove it. As he pulled on the edge of the string, Vivian awoke and saw what her husband was doing. You see that? It's sort of exciting because it was such an obscure story that, like, anyways, in a panic, she pulled away, preventing the ribbon's knot from being undone. Furious, she tried to express the severity of his actions, but her husband was unable to understand. She realized then that she couldn't trust him and decided to leave. She lived alone for the rest of her days in the homelands, preferring the safety of isolation to the risk of another betrayal. The pudding and pie, Vivian and Georgie's place. Vivian and Georgie met during the exodus from the homelands, and they helped each other survive the long journey to the mundane world. Upon the arrival, however, they found it hard to make a decent living with what little money they had. They opened the pudding and pie. Operating a strip club may not have been the most desirable occupation, but they figured it was better to be in charge of a place like this than be forced through desperation to work at one. the big bad wolf, Bigby's true form. Bigby's true form is that of a giant 8-foot-tall wolf. In addition to his iconic huff and puff power, he has also inherited other abilities from his father, the North Wind. For example, Bigby is able to hold his breath for an abnormally long amount of time, making it impossible for him to drown. Mary's loyalty, part of the job. Bloody Mary began working for the Crooked Man many centuries ago. He promised her freedom to do as she pleased as long as she agreed to act as his personal bodyguard and hitman. Because of the Crooked Man's power and influence, Mary never had to worry about getting caught by the authorities. She enjoys her job immensely and would defend the Crooked Man to the death, mostly because she finds it fun. Fabletown Justice. When a criminal is captured in Fabletown, the traditional procedure is to hold a formal hearing in front of the community of concerned parties. However, exceptions are often made to expedite the process. In reality, there aren't any hard and fast rules for these types of situations, and the extent to which policies are upheld can depend on who is being charged. A new order. Snow White in charge. With Crane out of the picture, Mayor Cole has officially appointed Snow White as the Director of Operations and Deputy Mayor. In his absence, many would say this promotion is a long time coming, since she was instrumental in the establishment of Fabletown and personally ensured that many fables made it to the New World safely. She's also been doing the work of Deputy Mayor unofficially for years. Sheriff Bigby. After fleeing the homelands, Bigby Wolf spent many years wandering through Europe, with a fable colony quickly developing in the New World. Snow White and Feathertop tracked down the wolf and offered him passage to Fabletown. He agreed, and Snow cut him with a lycanthropy-stained knife to give him the power to change into human form at will. Bigby became sheriff to Fabletown under King Cole's administration, but because of his violent past, many Fables didn't trust him, and he was banned from ever setting foot on the farm. To this day, he struggles to redeem himself in the eyes of the community. Wow, and I did horrible during this, but that's because this is the past, and I know he's supposed to find redemption in the books. So it's sort of metaing there. Okay, so we're done here for now, and we have one left there too. So there's, wow, chapter 3. How did I miss 3 friggin' things? Anyways, that'll be fun to figure out. Maybe I'll record it, maybe I won't, I don't know yet. Let's back up here. Let's go to, yeah, I guess it's not really important that I uncover that stuff with you all, but it'd be cool to kind of read it and give my points on things, just in case, you know, some random trivia of knowledge that in my past comes up. I love kind of sharing that. So, beginning of the end. This house of straw, a silver bullet, my last cigarette, the north wind blows, happily ever after. Is it? Oh, look at that. And then every achievement in every episode. So, I mean, the completist in me will get 100% here. I just don't think you guys need to be part of it. We'll see. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. So that's it. That was The Wolf Among Us. I'm still a little bit thrown off about how that ended. I'm guessing that's a setup for part 2 of this. I didn't even know there was a plan to make part 2, but then again, I've been out of the loop with a lot of gaming stuff. Especially Telltale. I've been wanting to play a lot of Telltale games since maybe 2012 when I bought the first Walking Dead. I played the first chapter, I think, and then it was too stressful for me. I never went back. That was a long time ago. I'll bring that to the channel eventually. I've also got the Borderlands Telltale game, which I would love to play, but I'm getting through the Borderlands now, co-op, so I'll eventually get to it, but I don't know if I want to do it before I'm done the Borderlands series. So anyways, that's it. That's the series. Maybe I'll be back for a bonus episode. We'll see, because I got other things I would like to play. I'm just happy I finally sat down and just, you know, took the time to get into this and focus on it. Sorry for all the troubles I had for these 3 chapters because of the remote, because of the bugs that I guess happened after chapter 3 or something, because of some upgrade in Windows 10 and Steam. I don't know what the problem is. Doesn't matter. We got it working. Got to finish the game. It's done now. And with that, I'm going to say, don't forget to explore, engage, and inspire, everybody. Peace.